The yummy taste of apple cider is like a special part of fall in America. It makes you think of apple orchards in beautiful autumn colors and cozy nights by the fireplace. But have you ever wondered how this tasty drink came to America? Let's go on a journey through time to learn about the cool history of apple cider and how it got to America. To know about apple cider in America, we need to go back to the olden days. Making cider has a really long and interesting history in Europe, especially in countries like England and France. People there liked to drink cider, and it was something everyone, no matter their age or class, enjoyed. In 1620, the Pilgrims sailed to the New World on the Mayflower. They were looking for religious freedom, but they also wanted the familiar tastes of home. On the ship, they brought apple seeds and baby apple trees. This was the start of the apple orchards we now see in America. When the Pilgrims got to the Northeast, where it's often very cold, they faced some challenges in growing fruits and vegetables, but they didn't give up. They planted orchards, and apple trees began to grow in the good soil. With lots of apples around, the Pilgrims made cider to drink when they were thirsty, especially when the water might not be safe to drink. In the 1700s, lots of people in the American colonies loved apple cider. It wasn't just a drink. It became a way for people to socialize, show hospitality, and be part of the economy. Many farms had special places to make cider, where they pressed apples and turned them into the golden drink that everyone loved. In the 1800s, a special person named Johnny Appleseed, whose real name was John Chapman, became part of the apple cider story. He traveled around and planted apple trees in the Midwest, helping spread the love of apples and cider even farther west. We still talk about him in stories about America. In the early 1900s, a movement called Prohibition happened. The Prohibition era began in 1920 when the 18th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution, which banned the manufacture, transportation, and sale of intoxicating liquors, went into effect, and people tried to stop others from drinking alcohol. This was not good for the cider industry. Many apple trees were cut down, and making cider slowed down. But when Prohibition ended in 1933, people started liking cider again. Now, the apple cider world is super cool again. There are lots of small places and crafty makers who add new flavors and styles to cider. From the old-fashioned kinds to new and sparkly ones, apple cider is still special and remembers its awesome history. During the chilly winter months, lots of people love to make and drink hot apple cider. It's like a cozy tradition that makes everyone feel warm inside. Imagine the sweet and spicy smell filling the kitchen. It's like a big hug from the season. Families and friends often gather around a pot of simmering cider, which is a fancy way of saying it's cooking slowly. Whether you're sipping it by a crackling fire, sharing it at a holiday party, or enjoying it alone while watching the snow fall, hot apple cider is like a comforting winter friend that brings happiness and warmth. Here are 7 apple cider recipes we know you are going to love. First, the classic hot apple cider. This warming beverage is a staple in many homes, and it's easier to make than you might think. Choose your favorite apple cider. It doesn't matter if it's store-bought or homemade, as long as it's apple-licious. Then, heat it gently on the stovetop, or for a hands-off approach, a slow cooker works wonders. Now, for the holiday twist, toss in a cinnamon stick and a handful of cloves. These traditional flavors will fill your home with the scent of the season and add a festive touch to your cider. Next, we're diving into how to make mulled apple cider. Start by simmering apple cider. Then add in those delightful mulling spices. Use cinnamon, cloves, allspice, and don't forget the orange peel. These ingredients come together to create a drink that's not just fragrant, but packed with flavor. Perfect for those cozy winter nights or any time you want a comforting cup of joy. So why wait? Start brewing your mulled apple cider now. Our next recipe is sure to dazzle your taste buds. Craving something warm, sweet, and utterly delightful? Why not try a caramel apple cider? Imagine the warmth of hot apple cider, then add a twist of indulgence, a spoonful of caramel sauce. The result? A taste sensation that's a perfect blend of sweet and tart. It's simple, it's delicious, and it's guaranteed to put a smile on your face. So go on, treat yourself with a caramel apple cider. It's a little bit of joy in a mug. Our next recipe will have you feeling toasty warm. That's right, cinnamon maple apple cider. Savor the perfect blend of crisp apples, sweet maple, and warm cinnamon in this inviting cider recipe. Picture orchard fresh apples simmering with maple syrup, creating a velvety sweetness. Add a generous drizzle of syrup and a sprinkle of ground spice to your brew. Each sip, a delightful dance of flavors. perfect for a quiet evening or a festive gathering. Cinnamon maple apple cider. The taste of holiday cheer in every cup. Savor the season one sip at a time. Looking for a simple and easy way to spice up an adult beverage? Consider mixing apple cider with your favorite hard drink. Heat your cider, then add a splash of your preferred spirit, such as bourbon, rum, or even spiced rum blends perfectly. Enjoy the magic of the holiday season. Remember, always drink responsibly. Our next recipe is a perfect way to spread holiday cheer. It's an apple cider mimosa. Mimosas are a versatile and festive drink that can be enjoyed at various times during the Christmas holidays. They make a delightful addition to special occasions such as Christmas morning breakfasts, brunch gatherings, and Christmas Eve dinners, providing a refreshing and celebratory touch. Whether you're hosting a holiday party, enjoying an afternoon celebration with family, or extending the festivities into New Year's Day brunch, mimosas can add a sense of cheer to the occasion. It's important to be mindful of guests' preferences, offer non-alcoholic alternatives, and always encourage responsible drinking in accordance with local regulations. Start with equal parts apple cider and champagne. Yes, it's that easy to make a bubbly apple cider mimosa. This blend creates an effervescent delight, perfect for holiday toasts or just because. So, grab your glass, pour in the cheer, and let the festivities begin. Remember, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. Especially when it's a journey to a perfect apple cider mimosa. Cheers to sparkling moments. Our final recipe is one best served cold, a cool, refreshing apple cider punch. Start by combining apple cider with a splash of ginger ale or sparkling water. But wait, there's more. Toss in slices of crisp apples and juicy oranges for that extra fruity twist. And voila! You've got yourself a fizzy, festive punch that's perfect for the holiday season. Let this apple cider punch be the star of your holiday table. Cheers to a merry, delicious celebration. We hope you've enjoyed these 7 apple cider recipes perfect for your holiday season. Which recipes were your favorites? Comment down below this video and let us know which flavors you love the most. Do you have a favorite apple cider recipe that we missed? Let us know in the comments. Be sure to subscribe to our channel so you can stay updated when we release new videos.